Fenrir is a giant monstrous wolf from Norse mythology. He was considered to be an abomination by the gods. Within the collective gathering of all their knowledge, patience, and thousands of years of experience, this creature still brought the dreadful fear of the unknown. Some of the oldest sources of Fenrir are depicted on surviving rune stones from circa 10th century. One stone, known as Thorwald's Cross, can be found at Kirk Andreas, a church on the Isle of Man. It depicts a bearded man with a spear in one hand fighting a wolf with his right foot being eaten by the beast. There is also a raven on his shoulder, and it is believed that the man is Odin. Another rune stone, known as the Ledberg Stone, shows the same event with an inscription of a helmeted man bowing in memorial. It can be found in Östergötland, Sweden. Fenrir, along with many other Norse gods and their children, are depicted in a collection of literature known as the Prose Edda, which were either written or at least compiled by a man named Snorri Sturluson in 13th century Iceland. It consists of 4 books that are all being preserved in libraries located in modern-day Iceland, Sweden, the Netherlands, and Denmark. As of today, the books are all incomplete as they are missing sections throughout their entirety. These writings are the main source to what scholars know about Norse mythology today, along with the Poetic Edda, which is a modern take of the books through poems and folk songs shared in the Scandinavian Commonwealth through the centuries. As the son of the Norse god Loki and the giantess Angerboda, the other gods found evidence of great disaster and mischief due to tracing prophecies of which most likely resulted from the mixture of their two natures. Loki was, by all means, the embodiment of mischief, while his wife, Angerboda, is described as one who brought great sorrow. This prophecy resulted in Fenrir being bound in chains by Odin and the gods 2 times to either prevent or at least postpone the cataclysmic events. After breaking the chains twice, Odin had the dwarves make a special chain, called Gleipnir, and was challenged by the gods to break it. Fenrir accepted, but only if one of the gods put their hand in his mouth. Fenrir used this as a failsafe, so if he couldn't break the chain, this would force the gods to let him loose. Tyr was the only one brave enough to accept, and after Fenrir couldn't break the chain, he ripped his hand off. Fenrir would be bound until Ragnarok. In this event, Fenrir would break free and devour everything with his monstrous mandible to the ground and the roof of his mouth reaching to the sky. Quite a few major figures, including Odin, would also be destroyed within this maelstrom of carnage, and eventually one of Odin's sons, Vidar, would avenge them by putting the wolf down. This can be seen depicted in the Gosforth Cross, an 11th century runestone located in Cumbria, England. In the video game genre, there is a boss in World of Warcraft in the Legion expansion dungeon known as the Halls of Valor called Fenrir. In this battle, the players attack him on the first phase until he retreats to his den for the second. During this, they avoid his ravenous leap, the melee stacks on each other during Claw Frenzy, and avoid each other when he casts Scent of Blood. In film and television, Supernatural, which stars Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles, there is an episode which features a character with the same name as the monstrous wolf from mythology. In Season 13, in an episode called Unfinished Business, the Archangel Gabriel finds out that Fenrir sold him out to Asmodeus on Loki's orders for the death of Odin. Gabriel discovers this, hunts down Fenrir, and kills him with a special wooden sword.